Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be sharing with you what I eat in a day while on a calorie deficit. I've currently lost around 10 or 11 pounds and I'm going to be staying in this deficit for just a few more weeks before I go back into maintenance. So today I'm going to be sharing with you what it is I eat in a day, my snacks, how I'm reaching my calorie goal, protein goal, as well as my fiber. I'm working from home today. Everything that I'm going to be eating is coming straight from that fridge. We're not eating out, just preparing everything here. So it is about 9 a.m. right now. So I'm actually going to go ahead and make breakfast up first. I am hungry. We're going to be having a breakfast bagel, which I've literally been having for like the past 3 weeks, which is just so good. If you haven't already, go ahead and like and subscribe, and I hope you enjoy the rest of this video. Let's go. All right, so this is our setup. We got all of our stations put together. So over here we have our air fryer because that's where our bagel and the cheese are gonna go in there so we can get that nice and toasty. Over here, we have everything that's gonna be made in the skillet. So we got some egg whites and Canadian bacon, and we're gonna do that over here. And then that's gonna go swiftly on the bagel, and then mwah, chef's kiss, we're done. I will say that I don't know if you've also been laughing at the whole like nasty girl, like Tinashe trend. Please tell me you know what that is. If you're chronically on the internet, you should know. But I have been cracking up at any and all the memes that I've seen with that. And ooh, a little ASMR, a little foil. Definitely got too much foil, but it's fine. Cracking up because the last like meme of that I saw was a guy saying like, oh, when you keep reusing your dirty air fryer, and he was like, I've been a nasty girl, which is gross. Go ahead and just put foil please clean it out every time you use it, or at least just use foil, because that's gross. But I did laugh at the meme because I'm sure there's lots of people that relate to him, just not me though. But yeah, I'm just putting the bagel and the cheese in here. Let me show y'all what I'm using. I actually found these Thomas pre-sliced bagel thins, and they're actually only 110 calories. So I was using the Thomas everything bagel, just like your standard bagel, but it's like 270 calories, which isn't bad. I made it fit in my macros, but I literally was able to have more than half of that sliced, play on words, by getting these thin slice ones, so that I can have more room to eat other things. And they're just as good. They're great. Let me show you how thin they are. The other half has the cheese on it, but this is how thin they are. And I thought like, oh, I'm gonna be starving, but honestly, it's fine. Like, it's the perfect amount. Like, it's great. I love the thinness of the bagel and the everything bagel. And then I'm just using Colby Jack cheese on there. So in the air fryer, I'm gonna put it in there for only 4 minutes at 380 degrees. And I actually do all of this before work every morning. It's super quick. I'm just talking a lot right now because I'm a yapper. So go ahead and put that in the air fryer. That starts us off. But we got to time it perfectly with our Canadian bacon. So let me come over here and so we can start those at the same time. All right, so for the Canadian bacon, I want to go ahead and get everything ready with that. So some avocado oil, and then for the Canadian bacon that I'm using, I switch it up, really doesn't matter. But I'm using, what brand is this? Jones Dairy Farm Canadian bacon, hickory smoked. It has 10 grams of protein per serving, by the way, and a serving is 3 slices. And I say that just because your girl, I mentioned in my previous video about being in a cut, that you need to look at the serving sizes. And I have always been a girly that has never looked at the serving sizes. And I'm just thinking, la la la, this one little piece of Canadian bacon is giving me 10 grams of protein. No, it's not. I need to use 3 to get 10 grams of protein, which is fine, but I don't necessarily want 3 slices of Canadian bacon on my bagel. So I know that I need to do 1/3 of what I see here. So, you know, that's only about like 3 grams of protein instead of 10. So just don't be a goofy girl like me. Make sure you actually read. Okay, but now this is gonna get steamy and I need to go ahead and turn on my vent fan, and it's gonna be really loud, so enjoy the little cooking montage. my gosh. Oh, yes. Yeah. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, so this is what our bagel and toasted cheese is looking like. So good. Just gonna add our Canadian bacon. Boop. Put that on there. And now we need to make our egg whites, which will be really quick. All right, y'all, so it's actually a sad day this morning because my handy dandy scale, our scale, died, okay? It needs a new battery, so on my lunch break, I'm gonna go out and buy a new battery for this. But yeah, I use it to measure out my egg whites. I like a scale. I mentioned that before in my video about the changes I made on my cut. But the great thing about using a scale is that I've used it so many times now that I pretty much relatively know how much of anything I'm using. And that's what is a great benefit of a scale. It's not to make you feel like you need to have the scale and carry it with you everywhere. But the more you use it, the more that you'll be able to kind of like eyeball what these servings were. And I was not able to do that before. So there's no panicking. It's fine. You know, it's fine. We don't need to have the perfect serving, but using a scale has been helpful in that way because now I'm not going to freak out and think, oh my God, I have no idea how many egg whites I'm using. I kind of do. I have a good sense, and no, it won't be super narrow to the T, but it'll be close enough. So I usually do 2 servings of egg whites, which one serving is 3 tablespoons of 46 grams. So I try to go for 92 grams. And most times I end up at like 117 because it's just kind of hard to pour. But how I would have measured it is I'll put it on the scale without the top. And then I would turn it on and make sure it's on grams because that's how I'm measuring it. And have it be at 0, just like this. And then what I do is I take it out. And when I pour it into here and put it back, then it would tell me minus how many grams. So it'd say minus 92 grams. There's literally only a little bit in here, so I'm just gonna go ahead and use the whole thing. I'm gonna guess that's probably about like 115, maybe close to 116 grams just based off of previous experience. But we don't actually know, and it's okay. So go ahead and do that. I do like to add some salt and pepper, a little bit of seasoning. Boop. And then usually I have some spinach, but it's the end of the week. I'm out of my spinach, so I'm just going to have egg whites today, so no spinach. And then, yeah. So then I'm just going to wait till it cooks a little bit and then hardens. It gets kind of omelet style. I'm going to fold it so it can nice and neatly go in our bagel. And that's all that's going to be in our bagel today. Wait till it gets a little crispy. Yeah. I just kind of like fold it. Oh, I don't think that part was ready. I feel like cooking egg whites are weird. They're just different from scrambled eggs. Like they behave so differently. I try to fold it omelet style. I feel like I'm messing up because y'all are here. You're distracting me. Okay. You want to flip it one good time. Make sure you get all the sides. Okay. I think we are pretty much done. Okay. All right. Let's move it over here. Oh yeah. All right. And then we're just gonna go ahead and, ooh, she looks so good. And then most days I make this right before work, like I said, and it's already in this foil, so I just take it and wrap it up, and then I eat it in the car. I'm not driving, so it's okay. Keep it like this, eat it in the car, or it stays warm all the way till I get to work because it only takes me like 25 minutes. So I'll keep it in here, and it just lets like the cheese and all the warmth like stay in. And now it's gotten to the point now, like when I make it at home, I still let it sit in here for a couple minutes just to let all the flavors mold together, and man, it is just so good. Okay, so this is our bagel. She's just been chilling for a few minutes, and yeah, it doesn't really look beautiful, but it tastes amazing with the cheese and everything. And the everything bagel is awesome. But it's really cool because you can just add whatever you want in here. Like I said, I usually have spinach. So I'm missing that today. And also I have it with a side of fruit, maybe even nuts. But I'm out of all of those. So I have to go to the grocery store. I just ran short this week because we are going out of town this weekend. So this is all that we're having for today. But this is breakfast, and I'll go ahead and see y'all for lunch. All right, for lunch, it is super simple. Another meal that I have all the time. I've literally had it for the past like 2 to 3 days in a row. And if you're not already on game to just doing like sheet pan vegetables and stuff like that, you need to get on it, okay? It is so simple. So all you need is a pan, parchment paper. I think I got way too much parchment paper. Um, Yeah, you want to put your parchment paper. It'll be better when I put my vegetables on there. And then your vegetables of choice. So what I have with me today, I have some zucchini, yellow squash, and then, oh no, I only have a little bit of some like sweet potato and carrots. I like this like mixture that I just get from Target. Yeah, I don't have much. Darn it. But yeah, you literally take whatever vegetables of choice. You could do broccoli, you could do carrots, you can do bell pepper, literally anything you would like, and just lay it out. So I'm getting mine out here. Put that all in there, and then I literally do not have much sweet potato left, but I really, oh, I'm so sad. I really love having sweet potatoes with this because it just adds a sweetness that is just, she's giving. If you would like, I would highly recommend using a protein of your choice. And so I really love these sausages from Target. So the one I'm going to use is going to be the andouille smoked chicken sausage. So they're both chicken sausages. They just have like different flavors. So I like this one the best. My boyfriend likes the apple and Gouda cheese. It's fine. It just has like a weird like sweetness to it that I don't necessarily want in my sausage. So yeah, there's like quite a few different flavors of those. So I'll slice up the sausage, add it to there, season the vegetables real quick, and literally put it in the oven for like 25 minutes on 425, so the oven's preheating. And then you can either put this over rice. So sometimes if I have enough room in my macros for the day, I'll put it over rice, or I'll just eat it as it is. And honestly, all the vegetables will really make you like very full. So that works out just as well. Okay, so I did go ahead and add some seasoning on olive oil spray, and then I'll use some onion powder, garlic powder, put that in the oven. And I found that I'm usually happy with it at about like 20 minutes, maybe 21 to be safe. And yeah, I'll come back when it's done and I'll show you what the finished product looks like. Okay, and this is what we're working with. So got our veggies and a sausage. It smells so good. I'm still so bummed that we didn't have enough sweet potatoes because that really makes this meal. But again, like I said, it's the end of the week. I'm going out of town, so we had to do what we had to make work with what we had. But yeah, this is just a super simple, easy meal. The vegetables really do help you get full, but if you have less veggies, you can put it over rice, and that'll help it be fulfilling. But yeah, so I'm gonna eat this up, and then I'll see you all maybe for a snack and for sure for dinner. Okay, so we're back. I'm about to have a snack actually, and I wanted to show you all. So this is the One Up Nutrition Clear Protein, and so it's right here actually. This is the flavor Watermelon Breeze. I wish y'all could smell this. It smells so good, but as you can see, it's literally juice, but it does have 20 grams of protein, and it's only 80 calories, and this is what it looks like. It's literally just a powder, so let me get like a scoop. Yeah, so let's see, focus. It's literally a powder, and then it comes like this when you add water. So genius, love this. So I'm gonna have this as a snack, and then sorry, I don't have my tripod, so I'm trying to film everything with one hand. And then I'm gonna have some chips. Actually, I don't always have chips, but I do like to have some just like on deck every once in a while. So I got some Ruffles baked cheddar sour cream. They are, let's see, 120 calories per serving. And I did buy a new battery for my scale, but I don't actually know how to put the battery in. It was kind of weird, so I have to wait and ask for my boyfriend to help me. So we're just gonna have chips and my protein as our snack, and I'm gonna have to eyeball my chips, but I measured them quite a few times to know it's definitely not a lot, but I'll be close enough. YOLO. Okay, I feel like this is, roughly one serving, 28 grams, maybe one or two chips, more or less. But we're gonna go with it. So this is gonna be my little snack, and I'll see y'all later for dinner. Okay, hear me out, hear me out. So like, what the heck is this? But I got hungry for another little snacky snack, and I don't know. Today my macros were just set up to where I was hitting my fiber goal, hitting my protein goal, but still had a lot of extra calories left. And even though I'm in a deficit, I'm not trying to be mega in a deficit. I need to hit what I need to hit because I'm not starving myself. So I've been having some more room for like snacks and other things. So I was watching this lady on TikTok, and she was like, you need to try to have more balanced meals, yada yada. She was like, try adding like fruit and like, like whether it's like M&Ms or peanut butter or something to your Greek yogurt to give it a something. So I already add clusters, and she was like a big fan of clusters as well. So I mixed up this concoction because I was trying to eat less calories. I've been opting for the plain Greek yogurt, and yeah, I don't think I'm going to get it again because I love myself. It's just too empty. But I added all the things she mentioned for like that I had. So I have some, so it's Greek yogurt, Chobani. It has kind clusters in there. I have one little like chocolate strip, if you will, in there. It's like melted. That's what's giving it the brown color, along with the serving of Jif peanut butter. And I'm not gonna lie, it's tasting real good. It looks suspicious, but it's giving. And it fits in my macros, but I'm about 30 calories over, and I don't care. So, yeah, I'm about to have this snack, actually, another snack before dinner, and I'm super excited because I'm really enjoying this snack. So it might be part of my new rotation. I'm not gonna lie, having consumed that, I'm like, I don't know if it was my favorite. Like, I think maybe it's too much of a mixture of too many things, like the peanut butter, the chocolate, the clusters. I'm just like, I'm more simple. So maybe I will try in the future with like just the chocolate and the clusters, or just the peanut butter and the clusters. But I think I would like it with the chocolate and the clusters. So I'll have to report back if I ever make it again. But it was interesting and definitely livened up my plain Greek yogurt because, oh my gosh, that is horrendous to eat by itself. But I have extra calories, and I got to experiment today and try some things out, and it's definitely more fulfilling and more well balanced. So I like that. But I think just maybe opting for the chocolate clusters, and then if I had some fruit, adding some fruit. But like I've been saying throughout this whole video, literally don't have many groceries because we're going out of town. So yeah. the last meal of the day, dinner. So we're having beef, broccoli. I literally added in all of our carrots because we need to go ahead and eat those up. And then we have our rice that literally is almost done. I would definitely recommend you making your rice, putting it to go first. But we just kind of got jumbled up. So as soon as I know the rice is good, I think right now I'm going to go ahead and add broccoli and carrots in with our beef. And then we want to add the sauce as well. And it's just sitting on low heat right now, so it is not cooking really. It's just at a little simmer. So go ahead and add our sauce in, which is the best part. All right, let's put that. And we're really gonna let it soak up just a little bit because I don't like it to be dry. Like one time I let it sit for like way too long and it was kind of dry. But let it sit just for a few minutes so it can like thicken up. So by the time I kind of like portion out the rice, that'll pretty much be all the time we need for it to be ready. Yeah, so now I'm just gonna portion out our rice. I definitely also had to learn like about rice portions, cooked versus uncooked. It's very confusing. Where's my little rice spoon? Oh no. Maybe it's dirty. It's very confusing because cooked versus uncooked, they have different weights. So somehow we came up with 124 grams for ourselves. How we came up to that number, I honestly cannot remember, but that is the serving size that we have been going off of. And yeah, it looks like about this much. So go ahead and do that. So on the scale, I literally just place the bowl on, zero it out, and then I know that I'm adding 124 grams. And then while I'm here, also gonna fill up for lunch tomorrow because this is gonna be our lunch for work. So I think I might have cooked just the perfect amount of rice for our 4 portions. Okay, I literally have just a little bit extra, so I'm just gonna add a little bit more to each one. Oh no, I lost some rice. Put that back in there. Just gonna add in. Okay, and this is the finished product. So 2 portions for lunch tomorrow for work, and then our dinner portions here. Ta-da!